Yo, what is up, y'all? And this is the third episode of the Riley D podcast, where I talk about some stuff like my personal life, what's going on the internet and the world. My sports and whatnot. So today's episode I'm gonna be talking about is my time in 2019. My time in 2019 on YouTube. So if y'all people saw my tweets, um, y'all know that my time on YouTube is just pretty damn average at best. Like, it's pretty fucking average. Like, let me tell you why. And this is going to be the shortest podcast episode I made. So, be with me, guys. Just be with me. So, the first reason why my time on YouTube is average in 2019 is inconsistency. I was being too inconsistent on YouTube, mostly because I have work. I work at Home Depot and I work at the lumber department. I was planning to move into the lot department ever since July, but my time in the lumber department was pretty good, you know. And I was, spend my time playing video games in my PS2. You know, games like GTA, San Andreas, what else? NBA 2K2, NBA 2K5, the Madden games, Madden NFL games, the NHL games, Final Fantasy 10, Kingdom Hearts 2, and list goes on and on. You know, I was just, want to spend more time playing video games than making YouTube. Mostly due to, I need to release some stress. I need to release the shit that stuck in my mind for a while. You know, it's just, I just want to do more spare time than making videos. But the other reason why my time on YouTube hasn't even go very well is because the whole incident that I didn't ask for. I was involved with the whole Metro 4D situation. Y'all, if y'all people know who Metro 4Ds is, y'all know the story. Now, it started when I made a video titled "This Dude is a Troll." Not to just slandering him, but but in this video, I was just telling these people not to attack him because he is obviously just being a troll. And I didn't call him a troll as an insult. I was saying that he was a troll because the comments that he made on I Bully Bullies was not serious. He was just doing this just to get reaction in a comedic way. And I just made the video in 2 in the morning, and in that video, let me be real with you, I don't like that video. I completely went very, very, very sloppy because I was tired. I should be sleeping by now. I have work, and yada yada yada. So one time I was at work. I was just uh I was in the garden department. You know, I was trying to take the cardboard out to the baler, to the compactor. I meant to say. And then all of a sudden I saw the notification, and it was by Database Productions, and I don't know who he is, but he commented it and said, "Don't don't attack this guy. He's a troll. He was just doing this to give you what you wanted," and then make a video about him. Like, if you see the comment section of my video on "this guy is a troll," you would know that he actually made a comment thinking I was attacking him, but that wasn't really the case. Like, I seen people agreeing with me, but there's few other people who were just talking trash towards this video. But Database's production didn't even notice that this video is meant to tell these people to not attack him because he's obviously just being a troll. I wasn't even talking shit. I mean, I can understand why he did it. So I did something when he made a video about me and Smash Films. We all made a video telling these people that this guy was a troll and not really slandering him. We're just saying that he was just a troll. He was just doing this just to get reaction, and he's not being serious. I mean, I've seen his tweets before I made a video, and the tweets were pretty hilarious. You know, he was just it was pretty hilarious. So I made a comment. I made a comment towards his to his video about me and Smash Films, telling, and I was being nice towards him. I would say, hey, I was just telling them not to attack him, and he was just being a troll. And I didn't even know, and I did not know that his channel was deleted. When I saw the comments that his channel was deleted, I was like, how's that happened? Many people say that it was actually YouTube deleted that channel because of spam, but the other people, but guys like Database assumes that they reported him. So I don't know which one. I don't know which side is true. But all I know is I did not know that his channel got deleted. And I didn't even report him. I never report people's channel unless it was someone who is a complete scumbag. So all I did is apologize to Database and apologize to Metro 4DS on Twitter. And he said, he's like, it's cool. He has nothing against him. He just thought that the video was laughable. Hey, he's a pretty chill dude, you know. Now, the reason why I made this video, because I saw on Twitter by one of the person who subscribed to me on YouTube was just slandering him with the red captions, and in the background was his comments on I Bully Bullies, and it says Team Ospa did nothing wrong, and all the captions were in blue, surrounded the comments, talking about structuring the arguments in some sort. And in my head, I was like, she do realize that he's not being serious, right? He was just being a troll. I didn't tell her. I could have just told her instead of making a video, because like I said, I don't like the video. I totally regretted that video. But hey, we're cool now. And I know many people were going to attack Database Productions and 4DS, Metro 4DS. Please, please do not attack these guys. I mean, they completely misunderstanding of why I made a video. We're cool now. And I apologize to them. I only apologize to them to end the whole drama. And not just that, I also apologize towards him and Metro 4DS, because Metro 4DS's video were deleted. Like I said, I don't know which side were true, but all I know is this whole situation should have gone that in the first place. It was a total misunderstanding. You know what I mean? Then there was the whole Kappa situation, which I am not, and I repeat, not going to talk about it. It's one of the most ridiculous things I have ever heard. It's 2020 now, and now in my YouTube studio, I have to remind these FTC that whether it's my channel, whether this video was for kids or not for kids. And I don't know what will happen if I put not for kids. Maybe they're going to delete the video, or maybe not. I don't know. But still, that is freaking ridiculous, man. And like I said, it's all the parents' fault for not taking care of the kids the right way. They never even told them not to watch something that's appropriate to them and not something that's inappropriate to them. Man, I'm not going to go on to it. Y'all can already know from my second episode. But, and the last thing why my YouTube was pretty, my time on YouTube in 2019 was average, is because of this guy. And when I say this guy, you will know what his name is. I'm not going to say his name, though. I'm just going to call him that guy. Or better yet, the clown. So, the clown, my time with the clown is one of the worst things that happened. And I was completely lost my touch on YouTube because I kept talking about him ever since he made a response on my video. No. He didn't make a response to my video. He responded to my comments. And he completely mistranslated my comments. And I even made a comment on his response telling him, I get what you're coming from. Like, I get why you're talking like this because you're getting criticized. And I know why you're doing like this because you're getting criticized. But before I made a comment, I was being nice towards him. And Just a Robot is Not Creative video, I said that you need to take criticism because if you don't, you're not gonna improve as a content creator. And I was being nice towards him. I wasn't talking shit. I wasn't doing that in any way. Then another video on the whole response to the Just a Robot's 2-hour video, which is a remaster video from his old videos on him. I just said, do you know what criticism is? Because he said criticism from them is invalid because every time, like, his reason why our criticism is invalid was stupid because you know it's only been from them because you kept talking about Just a Robot every freaking time. Especially when he hasn't made a video on you for 10 months. But our criticism towards according to the guy himself, he said that he thinks that the criticism from us is invalid. So that means the criticism for your content, whether it's reaction videos, I meant to say, with the S, is invalid. There are criticism for your behavior on the internet, invalid. Criticism from the way he talked down to people, especially one of his fans because he was critiquing his music, invalid. His arguments, invalid. His videos on Just a Robot, invalid. That's just stupid. You're saying it is invalid because you just can't take it. Like, you have to take it. And again, I was starting to be nice to him. Then I made a comment when he wished this girl with autism to get beaten within an inch of her life and hope that the dog bites her in the throat, all because she made just one tweet about him. And he completely mistranslated her tweet, I meant to say. He assumed that she was comparing him to the mass shooting in New Zealand. It's obvious that if you look at the tweet carefully, you would know that she did not, and I repeat, not compare you to the freaking shooting. It's obvious. The only critique to this to this tweet, she should have gone it separate. And I remember the whole no excuses video. She showed her friend's comment, but her friend made a update to the comments that she was talking about that she should have kept the tweet separate, which I agree. She shouldn't just retweeted the tweet that YouTube made about the New Zealand shooting. She should have got it separate. But the way he actually did that, it's just totally prove people that he's a scumbag. Like, if you're not a scumbag, you should have done stuff like this. You shouldn't condone the Discord server raid and calling it a karma. You shouldn't just think before you roast Joshua for singing a song in a karaoke, which is a tribute to his mother. And not to mention, you shouldn't just say he exploited his mother for views, which just took the whole scumbag to a whole new level. And he wasn't even cashing it in on it. He just made a video because he was so upset that you were roasting him in a karaoke when he was just singing a karaoke as a tribute to his dead mother. Like, for fuck's sake, dude. Like, for fuck's sake. In fact, you were doing the same thing. You made a video about your friend died in a party, telling these people to not go to these parties, and if you see someone with a gun, they should leave the party. Does that mean that you were exploiting your friend for views? Oh wait, I forgot. The same logic doesn't apply to you. Man. So anyways, I made a comment and say, let's see, I just told him that she didn't even compare you to the shooting and she already apologized. And then I went after him for saying that, he hoped the dog bites her in the throat and wishing violence towards her. And I was like, really, dude? Just really? Like, I was face palming when he said that. But then I started to lose my touch on YouTube. And I feel like I'm not really the same person like I was ever since I made a video on him. And not to mention, he blocked me on Twitter. And I know y'all people saw my comments on YouTube that this dude blocked me on Twitter. He even called me saying stop stalking me because I said, and he screenshotted your tweet because I saw the tweet when I was scrolling from the homepage, and his comment brought up, and he actually judging his bio pictures, from his account, and his bio said, "I kill babies in my dreams," and he actually judged him for that. And I said, and then he screenshotted your tweet. Then he just called me and other people stalkers, and I didn't even stalk him. I just saw a freaking tweet. That doesn't mean I'm stalking you. Just because they know you from somewhere, that doesn't mean they're stalking you. Have you not learned the definition of a stalker? Like, I don't even know where you... I know you're from Seattle, but I don't even know you personally. And I don't even know you where you live besides going to Seattle. All I know is that you're being a complete ass out of yourself, especially on Instagram. Like, for fuck's sake. And I just told him I wasn't stalking you. And then he said, "Oh, how do you know I screenshotted and posted somewhere else?" Because I saw your tweet from a homepage, you idiot. And the reason why I saw it is because two of the well-known people on the internet followed you. And that two people is King Batch and Amanda Cerny. And he said, you wonder why I got an attitude. The reason why you got an attitude is because you can't take you just can't take the criticism from your freaking actions. Not only your actions, but your actions, your arguments, your content, and the way you completely talk down towards people, especially when they're trying to reason with you. I was trying to reason with you, trying to tell you, and like I said, in a Just a Robot is not creative video, I just told you you had to take criticism, because if you don't, you're not going to be improving as a content creator. Something that mainstream media commentary, aka I Bully Bully, said when he made a video on you before you blocked him. And he was trying to be nice to you, trying to reason with you, trying to help you improve. And the way you're talking down towards people makes people bash you in the head. And you wonder why they were acting crazy, because the people who were acting crazy was first trying to be nice to you and reason with you. But then you talk down towards these people, made these people to change your opinion about you. And you have no one else to blame but yourself. But anyways, he has the balls to say, then just ignore it. Even though I'm talking to a guy who hasn't even ignored comments, hateful comments, and dislikes. And he didn't even ignore my tweets and that tweet. So who the hell do you think you are telling me to ignore it, even though I haven't even made a tweet towards your tweet, and I was only made a tweet from his tweet that you're tagged in? You could have just ignored it. Just like you ignore. Like this dude always said, every time he said he don't care, I don't buy that bullshit, because he knows that he cares. If he doesn't care, he should not make a video nor a tweet talking about it. Like, he shouldn't just every time he said you don't care, he actually do something that he care about. I mean, like he said, I don't care, yet he made a video or made a tweet about it. That is a great taste of irony there. And then he said, LOL, I'm the idiot. Yeah, you are an idiot. I mean, it's proven that you are an idiot, which is why people were talking down towards you, because you're just an idiot who completely misunderstood Just a Robot when he thinks that he was just using you and stabbing you in the back. And speaking of which, he never played victim. If he played victim, then why the hell did he make a video about it? I mean, then why do you delete the video? It's because you received backlash, because you completely mistranslate his comments, and you're like, I did nothing wrong. You did do something wrong. You made 3 videos mistranslating his comments. And then at the end of the video, Just a Robot said, if you want to talk to him, just try to be nice. He didn't send his fans to attack you. They did it at their own free will. And he told to the people who was about to comment towards your video, and he told them to be nice. Like, what the fuck? Then he said, people like you need to get your ass beat. Like, really? Oh my god. Like, seriously. And he claimed I was talking shit, even though I wasn't really talking shit. I mean, if you look at my tweet, before he said, ignore it, I wasn't even talking shit. I called him an idiot because he is an idiot. But let's just go to the last part. His last tweet before he blocks me, he said, fuck you and your criticism. That shit ain't gonna help you reach nowhere, because if it did, you would have more subs and views than me, even though it wasn't really true. But if that really was the case, then you making videos on criticism, talking down to people criticizing you, talking down to people who just trying to help you, and even make a video about dislikes ain't gonna help either. Because you're now becoming more of a lolcow than Dan Schneider, than James Dolan. If you don't want to be a lolcow, then stop doing that stuff. And said, don't give me that I'm not trying to be a YouTuber. When the hell do you think I was gonna say that? Just because they were talking down on you. I mean, these people have a right to not be a YouTuber. Either they want to be a YouTuber or not. It doesn't matter. And the reason why I screenshotted your tweet, because your tweets are completely idiotic. And I have even talked about you for like 1 or 2 months. So, what the fuck? And I wasn't even... yeah, he said I talked about me 24/7. No, I didn't. If you look at my tweet, I haven't talked about you for a month. For a month. For a month or two. Fuck's sake. Talking about you are so in denial. Coming from a guy who doesn't understand shit. I lost touch. I lost all my respect to T-Moss Boss when he made this video, but the way he blocked me makes me lose more respect to this guy. Like, if you and I'm assuming that he delete my my comments that he made. That's gonna make him more of a coward even more. Like, you're making yourself more like an asshole, dude. All I have to say is, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy to infinity. And now you made a biggest mistake you ever made. Just like you made a biggest mistake to everything you made towards people who was trying to reason with you. Now you can wonder why people are calling you an asshole and scumbag because of stuff like this. And again, I'm gonna say this again. Fuck this guy, fuck this guy, fuck this guy to infinity. Oh, gotta get it out of my chest. But yeah, stuff like this really caused me to lose my touch on YouTube. I need to, like, focus on other things than stuff like this. But I do have one last thing to make before I end it. I have an unused scene on my response to this video about my comments. So I'm gonna probably upload it on, I don't know, on Twitter or YouTube, pretty much both, or maybe YouTube, but yeah. But stuff like this really lose my touch as a YouTube. I lost so many touches, I lost so many touch on YouTube because of stuff like this. I need to get myself together, man. Damn. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, that's not really the shortest podcast I ever made, but I had to talk about something that really got to my chest, but whatever. Yeah, I will see y'all guys later. This is Riley D. Peace. Later.